everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Beautician 911, and today I want to talk about the 72 hours weight loss. I don't know if you heard of it, but if you haven't, let me talk to you about this. Let me introduce that to you. Of course, you can have it on my website. It's available for purchase on my website. It's from RD's, a company that I trust and that I love because they're using a lot of the plant-based nutrient for vitamins and supplements, and it's made of organic field. Basically, everything is produced in organic type field. So I really love this company. Now, I'm starting my new resolution today because this is the end of February. We're not in March yet, but we have passed all those crazy celebration, including all those feasts. It started November with Thanksgiving. There's a lot of pies, there's a lot of stuffing and all kinds of mashed potatoes with marshmallow and all kinds of carb. And of course, even when you say you're gonna bring your healthy meal that you cooked yourself, your low carb version of things, you're still gonna be tempted to pick on other dishes. It's so many food, so much food everywhere you go. So basically, I was like, well, that's Thanksgiving. Okay, you gotta leave a little. Okay, eat. Then that's Christmas. Okay, well, we gotta do Christmas. We gotta celebrate Christmas. We gotta eat. Live a little. Same thing. That is, okay, January, New Year's Eve. And then there's my birthday because I'm born in January. Well, it's a lot of drinking alcohol. With not so much food, but alcohol contains too much sugar, which I can't have. But again, live a little, celebrate. It's your birthday. Oh, it's New Year's Eve. Basically, and then it goes on again. February is maybe not so much alcohol, not so much food, but it's chocolate everywhere. Chocolate strawberries. And even though I can make my own chocolate, I am offered chocolate. Okay? You can't say no to that. There's no more celebration for a while. We're going to be good. Okay? So basically, my cousin was offering me to start the Lent with her for those who are Christian or Catholic, and so the Lent is basically a fast. But nowadays people in modern church, we do whatever we can. So we decided to do the 40 days, but we decided not to eat meat. So I felt like this is going to be, feasible for me. I'm like, just eliminate the meat. It's okay. We can still have fish. That's what we decided, that we'll have fish or seafood. And then if I don't want that, some days I just have beans. And if I don't want that, some days I'll have at least cheese for my protein or, eggs. So it's fine for me. 40 days, I can do it. So we started, but then I decided, hey, let's do the fast, meditate, get closer to the divine, because that was the number one purpose, right, of doing the Lent, is to get closer to divine. So we thought, okay, let's put this to use, make it useful. Okay, for our spirituality, but also for our health. Let's lose weight. Let's drop some pounds. And I thought, okay, let's do the 72 hours weight loss. It has a few things in it that is the same from the RD's Ultra Cleanse. And I made a video about that about a year ago. You can go look it up. I will put the link below. Basically, to cut it short, I'm talking about why we need to detox, how important it is to detox. Because nowadays, wherever you live now, whether it's in America, Europe, Canada, Asia, and even Africa nowadays, the air is very polluted. The air is polluted, the water is contaminated. It doesn't matter how healthy you're trying to eat or how organic you're trying to eat. You're still going to have some contaminated water somehow, the contaminated air. And whenever you go out or you're invited somewhere, you don't know exactly the quality of the food. You don't know if it's organic or not. You got to leave a little. That's the case. You living in the real world sometimes. So in order to be in the panic mode all the time, oh no, I can't have this, I can't have that, I can't have this, I can't have that. It's okay to watch what you eat, but sometimes what you need to do is detox. Just detox. At least if you can do it twice a year, do it at least once a year. That get rid of all those toxins that you accumulated over the year, whether it's through food, air, or water, sometimes it's just the products, the chemical products we put on ourselves. Skincare, if you're not using natural skincare, sometimes the fabrics of our clothes, or the cleaning products that we're using to wash our clothes or ourselves. So basically, a detox is a must. You have to detox at least once or twice a year. If you can do more, do it more. And today, this is a quicker detox. The first detox I was talking about, the Ultra Body Cleanse of, RDs. That one was a 7 to 10 day detox. Now, it's a big box, so you could do it as a whole family if you're living with your family, or you can keep it to yourself and do it over and over and over, because there's so many in that box. It lasts me usually a year or two. This one is way cheaper, and it's only for 3 days. But it's also a little more stricter. Now, why? Because it tells you what to eat and what not to eat, basically. The first body cleanse from Ardis was more comfortable, easy to do. Yes, it tells you to watch what you eat. You should, if you're going to do a detox, make it effective. So watch what you eat, in the sense that, have all your fruits and vegetable and water, lots of water. And then have, maybe if you're going to have processed food like carb, right now all the carbs are refined. So instead of having white rice, I was advising maybe you have brown rice, wild rice, black rice, which is the original grain. Or have, if you're going to have bread, have whole wheat bread or multigrain bread instead of the white bread. If you're going to have potatoes, have sweet potatoes instead of the white potatoes. Whole grain have more nutrient and fibers, which will help you to get rid of more toxins, basically. So, and then give you more vitamins and nutrient. The whitewashed version, it may be tasty in the mouth, but it's not always as healthy. So that's why if you're going to do a cleanse, do it well. And it's only a week or 10 days you could do it. It's easy. Now this one is a little bit stricter, but it's only 3 days. It has 2 pack of tea, 2 pills, and 2 instant drink powder. These are instant drink powder. Okay, this is a slimming product, but this time you can take your tea in the evening and the pill in the morning, like the Ultra Cleanse, and you do that for the 3 days, right? But on the first and the second days, that's all you're taking, the pills and the tea. On the third day, now you're going to take the slimming pack. Now, you want to take one in the morning when you wake up, 30 minutes before breakfast, and then 30 minutes before lunch or dinner. But it is recommended to drink a full bottle of water as soon as you wake up. I'm telling you what it's advising for you to eat. It's basically what I've been talking about. I've been talking about keto diet. Okay, it's very, very difficult to stay in keto. A little bit of sugar here and there and you're kicked out of the keto. So the keto diet is extremely difficult to do. So I'm not doing it constantly. But for days like this, like if I'm going to detox for 3 days, best believe I can do that. It's 3 days only. But keto is basically extremely low carb. basically between 20 to 35 grams of sugar or carb. So no bread, no rice, no pasta, no juice, no soda, no dairy, no pastries, no candy, no snack other than healthy nuts. That's for 3 days. So that's very keto. But you can have as much vegetable as you want, a few fruits, drink plenty of water, green tea, eat lean meat, steamed, sauteed, grilled fish. But yeah, so I do keto, I do low carb, which will be maybe 50 grams of carb instead of 20 to 30 grams of carb. It's really too low sometimes for me. But 50 grams of carbs a day, that I'm trying to stay around that. If I go a little bit beyond that, I don't panic. But I'm trying to stay paleo. Sometimes paleo means you can allow yourself a little bit of carb, but you would choose the best carb. Again, it would be type sweet potatoes, maybe banana plantains. Paleo don't believe in grains. But I'm not that strict. I will eat beans sometimes. They don't like beans. They don't want to eat beans. I do eat beans. So that's why I'm not completely paleo. And they anti-grain. They don't want to eat any kind of grain. The mixed drinks, you put that in a big glass of water. It's sweet. Everything they have in Arby's that is sweet is made out of a certain natural, I think fructose. Some type of fructose, which does not affect so much your insulin, basically. So it is sweet. It tastes sweet, okay? Most people say they can lose up to 7 pounds. So, which is not bad. I mean, if I can lose 3 or 4 pounds, I'll be happy. Hey. And that's what I recommend for everybody also that wants to kickstart or jumpstart a diet. If you want to start a lifestyle like going keto or going low carb or going paleo or going, I don't know, you just want to do a little diet, for maybe a month or 2. Well, to kickstart, a detox is always the best, because when you have too much toxin in your body, basically your body's self-defense is to create more fat. The more toxin, the more fat you develop, because your fat is actually not negative. Fat is there to protect you. When you're going through even trauma, it could be a bad breakup, it could be a death in your family, it could be a loss of a job, it could be a move. Whenever you're very traumatized or you fear constantly or you're overstressed, what does your body do? Half the population, especially the women, you gain weight. Your body will develop fat to protect you. It's a mechanic of defense, basically. And that's what happened when you have too much toxin in your body. If you didn't have the fat to protect you, you'll be sick all the time. Now you can walk around with all that toxin because that toxin is trapped in your fat. That's why we have cellulite. That's what cellulite is. So basically, be thankful for your fat. But if you want to reduce that fat, then a detox is the way to go. Start with a detox. Jumpstart, kickstart your diet with a detox. Okay. Okay, people. I'm going to go ahead and measure myself, get on the scale. No, I'm not going to tell you how much I weigh. No, I'm not going to tell you how much I measure. I know girls doing that, but I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable with that. That's none of your business. I do want to show you how many pounds I've lost. I will tell you that. But that's just me. All right. Okay, well, thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you on my next. Stay tuned. Bye.